actual little window when it would make sense for the astronauts to go up with potatoes to celebrate Thanksgiving. Because there's only certain times that would make sense to launch a space
Is it
mission.
live?
So we picked a year when it would make sense for
It
them
is
to go
live.
up during Thanksgiving.
That's super cool.
Channel's live. Is it live on that?
Doesn't it take like
It should be on
years
Bootleggers.
to get to Mars though? Like
It does. 4 years.
Better be opening one
Yeah.
too to see if it's up.
He also did all of the actual calculations himself, and he has giant PowerPoint or not. He has giant Excel spreadsheets of calculations for everything that happens in this
what
book.
nerd. How did he deal
Yep,
with
I see it live right now.
solar
Fifth
beam?
one.
Is it in the Martian? Or is either of them?
For dealing with radiation.
Yeah.
I can't remember in terms of the spaceship. Oh, I
Yeah.
remember in Project Hail Mary. It's because astrophage is almost a perfect energy absorbing material.
Yeah.
So it
Okay.
functions as insulation for the ship and fuel.
Okay.
And so that's why Rocky was the only one of the ships
What's
that didn't
the-
die. Because he
Yeah.
was in the fuel bay almost the entire time. Those happened to be protected from radiation better than anyone else in the ship.
I have no question what we have read the book yet.
Okay, then don't listen to me.
I will try to listen to this. I've seen a lot of videos, but I don't understand the point, anything.
So, we're live.
Okay.
So who's taking notes for Tyler? I'll try.
The good news is it's live stream.
So session 14.
Session 14.
I'll try
What's
to
the
get
day?
broad picture
Yeah,
notes.
what's the
so
day?
The recording cuts out.
It is.
It's almost Tingle's birthday.
The 20.
I forgot
No,
that.
it's December. Well, actually, now it's December 16th.
Oh, we're going to
Tingle's
celebrate.
birthday's the 20.
We're going to celebrate.
It's in a fortnight.
20 minutes.
Yeah, it's in a fortnight.
I suppose.
16th.
Thank you.
You mean Oma Taima?
Hey, boy, anything.
Yeah, Ape Boy is not a person.
It's just fake. Hey, boy, that- Hey, boy's a lie sold to you by the government.
For real.
They might want to move the webcam audio off right now. Let's do the contact the webcam. Sorry, not the webcam audio, the video monitor, the video device.
Ape Boy's a lie the shadow government made up because it was bored. Let's play.
Oh.
Sure.
I was paying attention.
Right now the camera is using the on half of the screen so you can move it out. So we're actually showing.
What?
That's
See, that makes me
It's really one.
Calendar. Turns my Wi-Fi on. I unplug, plug it back in.
Oh, Steven, you're too young to be acting like a person.
I just use
Steven
a
was born-
completely different skill set. My skill set is in no way computers. I'm getting a laptop for work though.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I'm a super.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. The only one there's never been a supervisor. The first person to have that title.
Pioneering role.
Steven, would you like to help me out with paperwork?
For real. I'm going over blueprints and drawing isometrics and doing bids, ordering fixtures and materials and that kind of stuff.
Awesome.
You work a blue collar job long enough, it becomes a white collar.
There
But
you go.
I'm still in the field.
The sun bleaches the blue color.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like a very
you want it to
light
become a
blue.
white collar job because you can't keep up with the physical demands.
I don't know. So, Session 14, April of 2026. In-game, it is December 16th. Last time with the bootleggers, Chef escaped the cave and the den of assassins while the rest of the party discovered that who they thought was Godriel was actually a changeling. After the fight in the compound was over, the man they thought was Apoy revealed that he was also Godriel, showing his true identity as Oma Taima, the changeling former Ruby Vale assassin who killed Morgan's parents. As they continued through the dungeon, they discovered more about the Ruby Vale and more about Oma Taima, finding that he was abducted from the Feywild as a child by our very own fairy with anger issues, Tingle, who killed Oma's parents. Finally, with emotions high, they entered the largest area filled with clones of the original Oma Taima, finding that the one in their party has been a nearly soulless clone the entire time. They engaged in combat with Treon Vasali in his true devil form. Emerging successful by the skin of their teeth, the whole compound began trembling. They ran and escaped back into the snowy cave along with 20 liberated gnomes and began their long rest. And that is where we pick up. So,
I think it's gonna be
as you guys have just entered the cave, like I said, you have 20 gnomes with you.
none of whom speak common.
None of them speak common. And none of them are dressed appropriately for Arctic sub-zero climates. So, what are you guys doing? You're beat. You need to take a long rest really bad. You got 20 gnomes just looking at you guys like,
So,
someone in charge?
is there like the cave that we're in? Is it a small entrance or a large?
It's a small entrance.
So, could we like find a boulder to put in front of it to stop the wind from coming in? Or is there something we could set
They'll
up?
probably also lock in the smoke.
Yeah, if we're gonna start a
But
fire,
remember, it is snowed, so like a lot of the snow has kind of been blown in front of the entrance. So, I mean, you can judge where the wind's not blowing right into the cave.
Sure.
So, like, you can kind of choose a spot that'll have better wind coverage. So, it's a good shelter.
Also
Well,
start a fire.
Yeah.
And
Start a fire.
call it good.
Yeah.
Cook some food for everyone.
So we have lots of rations again.
What you gonna make this time?
Ration stew.
I didn't even bring any.
All right. So, chef starts a fire, and maybe two. There's 20 gnomes.
So we can make a really
We'll
big
make a couple because we're in a forest. We can get wood.
Open the notion notes and I see quotes like everyone gets 3 to 4 gnomes after a meal. I laugh.
What's a party member per fire?
she came into my room last night. and was like, every time I look at it, it's so funny. I go, fuck you.
So you start a couple fires in here. The cave gets pretty warm with a couple fires going, and the gnomes are huddled up, curling up, getting some rest. They've had a little bit of a traumatic time as well. So
Do we know how close the nearest town is?
So fires here is just under 2 days away, or you could turn back for a day and a half of travel to get back to Northwold. Everyone can give me a history check.
Can you say these ones are used to being small?
What's the guidance?
Well, I only have a
I
plus
just want to
two.
give it up because I have a ridiculous time.
What is it, history?
Give it to her.
Yeah, I got a minus more, so don't give it.
This is what proficiency
Oh,
gets you. 17.
Okay.
That's better.
13.
11.
I got a 14.
I got a 13.
So
Did you give it to yourself?
Thad,
I don't know.
you recall when you were first attacked by the root veil at the campsite, how you were going to light the wagon up in flames, and then you opted not to. So odds are that wagon's still over there,
Okay.
full of supplies.
Excellent.
So there could be stuff for the gnomes that the gnomes can use to keep warm. So something that comes back to mind for you.
We could go and find the cart. It still has all the supplies we're supposed to deliver to Fire Shear. It's also covered in canvas on the backside, so we could actually craft some better protection for them, too.
What are we going to use to pull the wagon?
We probably won't need to pull the wagon. We can just take the supplies off of it.
You do have 20 gnomes that can carry things.
Yes.
Well, I mean, but they'll probably freeze to death if they go outside of the cave.
Well, yeah.
They're
So
used to hot.
could we? Can several of us just drive
What is the
car
temperature
over
outside
here?
right now?
We could pull the cart back.
I'll say, does anyone have polymorph? Like, come up to...
I know.
Not yet.
Then
It's got a float.
It is currently -7 degrees.
So they will die within like an hour if they take them outside of here.
And snowfall's still pretty heavy. Not super heavy, but it's heavy snow falling down.
How many inches an hour?
Wow.
With the
Considering like nobody has a positive strength score except Tingle.
Hey, I do.
Oh, what's your strength?
+1, baby.
That.
Good.
Someone just keep clicking
That-
me and then keep
It would be difficult. It took 2 wards, which are large creatures, were pulling it.
Could we try to find some?
Because it's not a wagon, it's a sled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Could we see if we can find like caribou or something around?
Well, right now, you guys are pretty exhausted and getting ready for a long rest. So first, I think I'm going to say, who's taking watch?
The besties.
The besties.
Okay, so you two are on first watch. Who's going to be on second?
I can be. Cool.
Dark vision.
So do I.
Remy up and wait, and he'll use guidance or something like that.
Okay.
So, first watch, I'll have you two, you kind of sit at the mouth of this cave where the wind's blowing and you're watching the snow fall. And, it is beautiful up in the north here. It's the constant lights dancing in the sky. The snow's falling pretty heavy, clinging to all the pine trees around you. And it's dark, lit by stars. And it's a really pretty view. Not a lot of light pollution, unlike the city, so it's always, when you get away, it's always something you notice. And as you two take watch, give me a perception.
I'm assuming the Midwest dad position of the
So are those two taking the first watch?
Yep.
All right, so then
there. So,
Or during the waters.
It's at 2.
23.
So, I mean, you guys are taking a watch. You with the 23. For just a second, you notice this little white fox a little ways, kind of peeks in, looks at the cave a little bit, looking at you guys, and then turns around and scurries back off.
Okay.
That's all you notice from your watch. So, you guys tag Tingle and Dad in for watch after a couple hours.
Now Remy would move over to you guys. Guidance.
Do you need to be conscious to cast spells through?
3.
Check.
Yeah. And casting a spell with both ones.
see, you can
Two.
because it says patrolling already.
He can cast those spells, or you can cast them through. So,
Tingle's still gonna ride him though.
Tingle and Thad would be
Sure. This is 8.
So at the start of your watch, just as you sleep, you're brought back to the self-grounding in your mind. The floor sinking below you, your heart races as panic sets in, looking up to see the face of someone you once trusted. His lean, pale human face, dark, messy hair, and the slitted green eyes of a serpent look down at you. Goodbye now. Good luck. Before he slinks out of sight. Give me a wisdom save.
Nasty dreams. Stephen tapping on Tyler's name of dreams and asked to choose the new target.
5.
begin to feel just this panic setting in. You're sweating, and you wake up, and you're back in a park.
No.
You're alone as you look around, except for one sleeping figure around the campfire. You see the sleeping bags of your other party members, but they must have scouted ahead. As you kind of look, you see that the person sleeping is the same, the man with serpent eyes, sleeping unassuming. He doesn't know you're there, watching him. What are you doing this morning? He's in. You can sort through his bag, but you have to look for it. So what's an investigation?
That is 2.
With this panic, your heart's still racing, you're trembling. It's a little difficult for you to keep your mind on finding these things, and you don't see his bag.
Kick him awake.
Okay. Roll to hit.
That. It's just a flat die roll.
Strength.
Strength. Oh. 13.
Okay. So you kick him, and at this point, you two turn and see that Nemesis is up, and she's just kicked Chef. Jeff, you take a point of damage. What would you look up to Nemesis and say as she kicked you away?
What's that for?
The serpent-eyed man. What was that for?
I'm like, for leaving me. What's wrong? Trusted you.
Leave you?
I don't know. This is really
Does her saying that wake everyone else up?
Probably.
It's like,
And you see this serpent-eyed man goes back to sleep.
I kick him again.
You take another point of damage as Nemesis kicks you again.
oh,
Nemesis, what's going on?
You cannot do it.
I'd stand up. I'm like,
just like
Nemesis, what the hell is going on?
he's not looking at all.
You left me.
No,
What do you think was going to happen?
I stood right here. I just went to
No.
the thing with you. The bad guy hideout.
All of you left me.
You hear a voice in the back of your head, sort of. And what did it do? And you feel your blade.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my scimitar.
Okay, what's it?
I can't speak on the cemetery.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stop Nemesis from grabbing the scimitar.
Okay, so first you cast heat metal, so your blades turn quite hot, and you can roll the 2d8 fire damage. You are resistant to this, so I will give you advantage on the saving throw against dropping.
Oop, that was cocked. 6. 9 total damage.
So 17.
So you take 4 points of fire damage, and you roll a 17.
Yeah.
So you do not have to drop your weapons.
Okay. I'll hold on to it. That's
Okay.
4 points of fire damage?
Yep. So you guys see that, and then Chardic, you said you wanted to try to intervene.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna try to get her attention, shake her. She hasn't been responding to anyone other than Chef, right?
Yes. So you shake her.
Lightly, try to.
The winds pick up, and you're shaken a little as a storm seems to be setting in, a sandstorm in Ottawa. And it's your turn.
Okay. Do I know that this guy can cast I can't remember. Is he a spellcaster? He's not, right?
He's not a spellcaster.
That's gonna make me probably even more suspicious of you. So I'm probably gonna try to attack you.
Alright. What hit?
That is a 25.
Yeah.
Oh, that is.
And then your perception is the only target within range. Gives you your sneak attack.
Does anyone here have sleep or something like that to just knock her out?
Not prepared, huh?
I'll take that as one of my two spells, and I
Produce a perception check. You're the
Honestly,
only
not
one.
the worst idea. Okay, take 13 damage.
You plunge, actually, on top of that,
And
you
also
take another 11
white
points of fire damage since it's a white hot blade. He's about to plunge this white hot scimitar into you, and that
No one's held on to them.
you let out a screech of pain, and he and Tingle, what was your perception?
10.
Can I just
Sure. Sure.
Well, I would help you.
I'll let you take the help.
Crit! So that would be a 23.
Her eyes that normally she has golden irises, you see something that you familiar with. Golden sands dancing pupils of her eyes. You would know that sand while she was sleeping was able to manipulate what you see.
But I remember how someone could get out of. Okay. So I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna like push her, like tackle her and try to hold her down.
Okay. Give me a strength check against.
That's a natural one.
Okay, I got better than that. I was gonna say 14.
Oh,
The
for a
winds-
total of 0.
But the winds pick up as he lets out a screech, and it pushes you back as you are knocked prone. And looking down, you see this little dust mythic crawling up you.
Who have I talked to about the Sandman? Does everyone know about the Sandman?
I know about
You
this.
know.
I don't know.
I don't think you have.
I don't think you
Okay.
told anyone else yet.
So I'm like holding Nemesis down and I look to Morgan and I say, "It's the Sandman."
Who?
Oh, shit.
So, Shep, what are you doing? You're other than bleeding.
I check Sanctuary myself next.
All right. You see him
And
sort of chant these arcane mumbo jumbo.
Do you want me to turn invisible?
I don't know if she'd be able just to see. I think she might be able just to see.
But now there's a dust method on you that looks off into the distance and just sort of. What do you do?
I'm gonna use one of my attacks to try to get the little guy off me.
Okay.
Like make strength? So that would be.
It's dispel magic. But I think I might be able to spell something. I don't know. I erased it off. So I'm going to assume. Yeah.
So you try to get this little dust method off, but it's clinging onto you with just this unreal elemental strength.
I'm not going to cast more spells because I thought we had first.
Since we're like in the middle of a long rest, can I say that I prepared new spells?
One for new breath.
She's technically asleep.
It's like I want to
I mean,
cast,
she did the big part.
but I didn't have Misty Step and Invisibility. So
Did you attack her? You did. Did
Yeah,
let
you
me?
could have
She
changed
did
it.
take not take it.
I did.
I'm just going to keep helping you. Whatever.
So
I'm trying
Maury,
to
when
think
you
about how we could get her mind.
Go up to
Yeah.
in
I mean, I've got lesser restoration. So I don't think I can spell my second level spell slots. Yeah.
So you wouldn't have to spell magic?
I do, but I don't have any spell slots for it. I stopped tracking, so
Jazz. What should I?
I put the cart before the horse. I was thinking,
Stop.
Okay.
that's on me.
Wait. Yeah. I'm gonna suggest that she stops and wakes up.
Assuming if damage didn't wake her up. Getting
She cannot hear you, so it doesn't take.
Okay.
so
And I have
it
an
has to be
idea.
someone she can hear.
So that is your.
Can I use my new energy ability, which is momentary stasis? So if I use that, the person is encased in magic and they can't. They're incapacitated.
See it.
Yeah. It's this risk.
So
I
I think she can hear you.
Yeah, no shit.
So but you're the only one she can hear.
Oh no.
So you have to
Is that an action?
get it into her mind that this isn't real. Which what she's seeing is not real.
This is not real.
You have to try hard.
The figure starts going, holding his bleeding wound. This is not real.
Wake the fuck up. This is Shep. Please wake up. I cast Team Metal on the blades.
You
I
can
don't know
make
who you-
another wisdom save.
Sure.
I don't know who the hell you're thinking of, but I'm not that guy.
That's an 8.
You have to try harder.
Oh my god.
Nemesis, it's your turn.
Sandman is very good at manipulating people.
Who the hell is the same man?
I'll explain how later. Right now, we hope to get Nemesis out of this trance.
So I'm gonna try to get the dust method off of me.
Okay. Using your own strength didn't work very well before. You still have a way of symmetry, which
Yeah,
you would take another.
try to stab at it.
So you're going to take some more damage here.
Okay.
Nemesis, you take 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
So half 3.
Okay. That is a
I could try and give her a little.
12 to try to hit you with
Okay.
those.
Okay. Did you roll? Wait, is it strength?
She said it's a 12 to hit.
Oh, that's
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Okay.
too far away though.
Trying to swing at this little thing, but it's dodging.
I'll try and shocking grasp. I'm gonna try and wake her up.
Is there a blade easy right now?
Suggestion.
No.
I thought she.
I think he's the only one she can hear.
Okay.
Does anyone know anything about him past? I know
Okay,
jack
so
shit.
you're going to cast. Okay, go ahead and roll.
Okay, clear. It's gonna be 19 to hit.
So,
Okay.
Nemesis, you hear footsteps running up across the sands, and you turn to see this other party member that you once traveled with, a woman, a dwarven woman, stone creeping across her face and in her hair, comes running up to you with her warhammer, which lightning sparks on it as it swings down, and she smacks you for
I should have been prepared for this. That'd be 11 damage.
11 points of damage.
Keepers.
Just look at you in disgust. Should have known.
So I'm gonna try this. Sorry.
Cannot stop
You
it.
have something?
No, I'm technically on the spell once.
Nemesis, you have to relax. You have to relax.
And this dust mitt.
Nemesis, you have to relax because I don't think you can hear her. Wake up. You're asleep right now. Well, kind of. You're sleepwalking. There's something weird with your eyes. Wake up.
We have to get her heart rate down. She needs to relax. She needs to know this isn't real.
And roll under wisdom check.
I'll let you roll a persuasion.
Can I guidance this all with that or?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 7, 9.
See. So
God, she looked at you. She can hear you too.
Oh, okay. What do I know about Nemesis that would help me in this moment?
Not much.
Not much. She is not really telling me a bunch of stuff. Yeah, I don't even think I know anything about your grandma.
Nope.
What's that?
People knows that.
Tell her that her mom loves her no matter what.
Okay.
Trust me.
Mommy dearest.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Nemesis, think about your mother. Thank you very much.
So this woman who betrayed you knows about your mother.
How would I know that? I'm trying to get you to wake up. This isn't happening. My name is Stan.
Roll
You're not.
persuasion
My name is
with
Stan.
advantage because you of the mother thing.
Okay.
That was a good thing you did.
Okay, 18 or okay, I'll take the 18 on that. It's persuasion.
Persuasion.
That's 25.
You are able to roll another.
Send out.
It's an 8 again.
Okay.
Okay.
We should have inspirations in the jar.
I mean, can't be worse than whatever Tyler used.
We have 2 left, by the way.
4. So it can be.
Can I use
Tyler, you're here in spirit.
2 weeks from now?
So
Can I try?
something's still off with her. Basically.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to. You want to try your. Yep. So with your action. So
You have to.
Nemesis, you have to make a Constitution save.
Nope. Didn't
Okay.
fail.
So you are encased in this magical space, but for you, time just seems to kind of stop. How long does this last?
Till the end of my action.
Alright, so you don't even notice anything happen.
Okay.
So you guys have one round. 6 seconds.
What are you doing?
What the hell is happening besides standing there?
Salmon's really good at manipulating.
You need to restrain her.
Make
We get her.
I don't know.
So straight up first, you can get her out a bit later.
Hacking seems to do something, but I don't
All I
think it's
know
hard.
is her heart is racing and she thinks this is real.
Okay.
I think somehow we have to convince her it's not.
Do we have
real.
some rope we can use to tie her up?
Scooby-Doo.
I do. I have 50 feet of silk.
We'll just run her under Scooby-Doo style.
That's until like. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't want to kill her.
No.
So you guys start tying her up, restraining her with the silk rope. And in your perception, as this stone dwarven woman hits you, she reaches down and grabs you, and your body begins to seize up, turning to stone, and you can't move.
Oh my god. I'm losing it.
Don't worry. You will be okay.
You're going to be fine. You
Yeah.
just don't want to be stabbed
You
anymore.
just need to rest.
Since you are restrained, would you have dropped the spell? No? Okay. So, yeah, in your perception, you are restrained. This dust myth is still on you, the serpent-eyed man is still before you, and this dwarven woman is standing over you as you are turning to stone.
Can I like try to move it all, or
You struggle against it, but you can't. Because you were frozen for a round that gave them time to really jump on it. So, but I will let you make a strength.
Has anyone died because of this?
Which one of you tied?
Check your reflex.
I'll have you do a sleight of hand.
What's your sleight of hand?
0.
I can buy it.
Yeah, I'll have him.
People haven't died from
Small
it.
things.
They died because of it.
24.
And what was your
yeah?
If that makes sense.
Right, so you see Nemesis begins to struggle as you finish tying the rope, and your knot holds as she's struggling against it. You are
restrained.
restrained.
And I'll accept my fate and be like, fine.
So, there's nothing you can do anymore, and they approach. You're going to take 19 points of psychic damage.
Now,
Still
I have
not.
10 points left.
Maybe they have that.
Finish the deal.
How many people have been talked to her?
As you look at them and you see they turn to this shimmering sand as the dwarven woman, the sand blows away, revealing Thad. Sand blows away from the other two, revealing their true nature, and honoring the whole environment around you seems to crumble to sand and blow away. As you look, you are in this ice cave, death bleeding. You're tied up.
What are you guys doing here?
Also, Dad's watching this like.
You see the head of little gnome eyes looking in fear.
Nemesis.
Do you recognize us now?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
I was in armor.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was.
You were here the entire time.
Tell me.
How did you get
Tell
there?
me who you saw.
Some people I'd rather, my old party members,
They left you? What?
don't laugh at me.
Sure, I'm gonna like
Wow.
crawl up to like Nemesis's thing right in front of her face, like her shoulder, I guess. And I'm gonna just like put my hand on her cheek and just say, whatever you just saw was not real. And then I'd like turn to everyone. I know I've told Morgan about this, but I guess it's probably time I told you guys as well.
Interesting.
So when I was doing my job in the Feywild, I had a boss. I did not do this on my own. I worked under him as kind of his general, I suppose. Uh, everyone calls him Sandman. What's his real name?
Salmon.
That I can't say. Sandman. He is a unseelie lord.
He's the unsilly king.
He's the unseelie king, and he can you're on his way. He can manipulate dreams and basically mind control you in a way. He's not a good man.
You work for the Unseelie King?
The unseelie king. Yeah, that was his general. His
Some classifications of if guys are good or bad, he's bad.
he's very
He's very
and
Dangerous.
he can control anyone he wants to.
So, that makes some sense.
wait, how did he could do that to any one of us? Whenever? Or does Nemesis have some connection?
Usually there has to be a catalyst of some kind, and
Hi, Jesus.
I don't know. There doesn't have to be to be angry.
You've seen it done a lot of people.
At one time. Can you do multiple? Okay. Well, I've seen him do it many times. Many people at one time. I unfortunately don't know the extent of the ability because he didn't ever need to use it on me. Until recently, I guess.
I hit with it since we've been traveling together.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. He, it was a little different though. He wants me to come back.
Yeah, it sounds like you were pretty good friends.
And probably should have brought this up. He's a powerful king. I know he's chasing me because of me.
Well, just add them to the list. We've got lots of
I was gonna say we had some issues.
We are really accumulating some powerful enemies.
But it's
Next thing you know, you're going to tell me that Chardic has some kind of evil dark god chasing after him.
but the issue is he can do this at any time. And I don't know how to stop. I don't know how to stop it.
No.
No.
What happens if he takes
Oh my
over
God.
Morgan and she fireballs his entire fucking cave?
Yeah.
What if
Yeah,
you
that's all, yeah.
what
What?
if he does that to you and you rip out everyone's
I
butt
can-
in 10
Yes,
seconds?
Exactly.
I did take counter.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have at least one counter.
Is
The
there
rest are kind of fucked.
so after you're out of that dream state that he creates, would you be able to detect it in the future? Like, would you recognize it?
You
The
don't gain any
feeling?
immunity. Come on.
Maybe not immunity, but like being able to, like, it's a feeling that you almost get.
I mean, if you know you're in it, you can attempt to save.
And that's the wisdom
From it?
saving throw that you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
But-
I'm a lucid dreamer, so.
Actually, I spent my whole life training for this one.
Actually, I have an ability I just made up that makes me immune.
I can astral project.
There's one there's a big one in the bathroom. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how to stop, guys. Sorry.
Yes, we go.
Well, okay, listen. Clear, there's. What was the most recent dream that you had about him? What do you think he's trying to do? Other than get you back? Is he making some big moves? Because the fake creatures popping up here in the portals make me feel like there's something.
Don't remember his plan. One point, I must have known.
Right.
No,
But, you know,
I don't remember.
weird mind control.
The only time he has done it to me was when we were sleeping it was at the wagon, right? We were sleeping at the wagon. Was it then or was it way before that?
It was at the inn in
Was it?
Northwold. You only started feeling his presence as you entered
Okay.
with the veil between the Feywild and there. Here.
Well, the last time that I felt his presence was when we were in. It seems to be stronger when we're here in the north, but when we were in the inn, I had a dream where I was sitting in the middle of this village that I had destroyed, and there were 5 people left. And clearly, they were mad at me, of course. I just murdered their entire civilization. And so they came at me, started attacking me, and I told them I wasn't going to hurt them, and I ended up murdering one of them, and I realized, no, I've changed. So I spared the other 4, but then he emerged. He told me I changed, which I guess makes sense, but he said I'll be back. Be that person again. I know he wants me or needs me for something, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if I'm afraid. I love you guys. I'm afraid that he's gonna do something to persuade me to join again. Through you guys. And I'm terrified. And I don't know what to do. I can't stop him by myself.
The thing you're not by yourself.
We love you too, Tingle.
Yeah, I do.
And we'll stand by you through this. I
You're
mean,
not the same person anymore.
yeah.
He said so.
I mean, if he needs you for something and he can only reach you in the north, should we be in the north?
I think it's honestly, the whole reason I wanted to come to the north was to see if there was a way that it could be stopped.
Because we
I understand that get to table, but we can handle.
Yeah, we just handled
We
this.
just handled this. I mean, it wasn't
Whatever
fun.
you decide to do, we'll stand with you, Tangle.
Yeah.
I think for the good of not only our group, but for the entire Feywild, I think he has to be destroyed. And
Can he be destroyed? How do you know?
have I seen him bleed before?
He is the king of the unseen.
Yeah. Would I remember?
give me the story.
13.
Can't remember.
Don't know. They, as is general, know that he didn't really have to lift a finger in the realm warfare. But the good thing is, I don't think he knows much about this elemental power that I've been given. That's something new. He knew me well before, but maybe that's why he needs me. Maybe that's why he wants me to come back. I don't know. I didn't have this elemental power before. This is new to me. My gut tells me, and I'm sure this is that he wants to be the king of the entire faith. Wow, that would be my assumption, and I don't think he's far from it. But I don't remember plants. I don't remember people. I didn't even remember him until the first drink, which was what, about a month ago, right?
So I was telling him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure things will come back, but when, how?
Great. Hi, Woody.
He's probably very happy that
Not a
Yeah.
I was the general of his army, and I had to have known the plans. So I'm sure he's happy with that. He's mighty boy.
plus. There's Alvaro still seeking him. So that you two have to be separate.
Do you think you can help with my wings?
Yeah. Too messed up.
However,
I know
the whole Golemon thing, one time has the sword
Yeah,
that Golemon had,
it's true.
and we were under the assumption that he was
Like those from.
so.
Too bad Time is sleeping really hard right now.
Actually, you look and he's not.
Who?
Oh, great. He's going to kill someone again.
Instead of him being there, send something to the Discord.
He's like, you were supposed to notice this 40 minutes ago.
Yeah. I can't read. Could someone read it for me?
After recent events, I came to the conclusion that I needed to take some time to myself so I could fully comprehend the memories that were returned to me and continue to fire share from a greater place and can develop a new persona to as to be less suspicious, so don't expect to find me. I'll find you. Sorry for running off like this, but I'm just not really sure what else to do. It's just too much right now. I'll most likely be keeping a close eye on you if you arrive at Fireshare, and I'll rejoin you before you head off for the Feywilds. I'm truly sorry again, especially you, Morgan. I'll see you soon all the time.
So much more polite in letters.
Yeah. Is this the same country?
So many words all at one time.
Just taking care of these gnomes.
Yeah, we gotta get back to saying.
Do we move forward? No.
Chef. You,
I was gonna skip right ahead, but I gotta be honest.
you did. You called your dad at the very start.
No, I had a sending stone.
Oh, okay. Then you send it.
Feel your pocket. There's a rock in there.
Whoa! Got it. Like, okay, then, well, I have my sending stone to my dad. I
Do you
could,
think he could send a sled to come get us?
he's in Fireshare, so he could probably bring, like, some extra help so we can get the other sled back, too.
That'd be sweet.
Also, your parents' soup kitchen. You can feed 20 notes.
True. And they'd probably be.
And then we'll find them new work and a new life. And
Get them in the witness protection.
Get him someplace warm.
Well, then I'm gonna give a call to my dad. Wait, actually, what time is
It's like, at this
You
point,
could call in the morning too.
yeah, you have to, it was about a little over halfway through your long rest.
it? Okay,
So it's pretty, it's like,
3 in the morning.
I'm gonna call him in the morning because I need to go back to bed and yeah.
Well, I'm looking more rough than you, so don't look at
Okay, sleep it off.
so with that, the gnomes uneasily go back to sleep.
Oh,
And
we untie you, by
they untie the harnesses.
I'm so tired. I should sleep tired. I'll sleep tired. Nightly ritual.
That's how it goes. Terrible ideas. We'll be honest, they go.
leave the notes in the eyes.
You need to tie up all the notes.
we bring with us one gnome everywhere we go.
That you can tie us all up.
You remember? You're mine.
Yeah,
when we
this no
wake up in the morning, could I, when I call him,
What's your count? Yeah.
I took counter
it's a
spell.
D20 to
Okay.
roll.
Still have haste. I have protection.
Well, you don't need to
energy
roll for
and
those
spell
on that one because you have 100% of it now.
from my class.
That's probably. Some people
See if you can detect what happened to it. If we can,
What?
I pull up my other. This was disabled by Bjorn Frostbrand.
No. I can take a peek. I don't know how much. I don't know much about elderberries, but
Yeah, I just fear that going to Alfie, I will have the door slammed in my
yeah,
face.
you would do that. I'm gonna. Can I attempt? Count.
I can
Yeah.
Some
I got
it.
I'm gonna attempt using my tinker's tools to like poke through, see if there's something like inside.
Okay. So go ahead and give me
Left it open.
a check with your fingers as well.
Guidance myself as well, and I've got the I've got I had a new thing that I just done, but it gives me like extra stuff. So plus 9 now too. 28.
28. If you have to dig into it a little bit more. Whoever did this clearly has done it on multiple occasions because you're having a little bit of a rough time trying to fix it, and he seemed to have really done it really quick. But you are able to reset the elderberry so it will function again, but it does not have its numbers.
Good to know.
Had to do a factory reset.
Yeah. Man. Elderberry number 3.
I'm
Yeah. How many calls are these?
2, right?
She might be getting antsy about getting paid. I'm not gonna do it. So.
do you owe her?
For the, I don't know if we ever agreed on the price per se, but I do owe her for the, I'll like throw the boat up and down. The little, this was originally, we stole it from her statue, if you recall. Yes, when she was petrified in Honor Rock,
Thought she was a rebel. She was gonna do it.
she's probably going to sell it herself. And here I am, a buyer.
See,
I don't like the idea of having an unsettled debt, so
very honorable, I guess.
I try my best.
Morgan, do you have counter spell?
He's
Yeah, you
picking
have
up
counter
sheet
spell,
of
but does what have
She's not.
Okay.
Actually, she does have counter spell. You're taking dispel magic, right? Which one did you decide not to take? Yeah.
I switched it.
so.
Okay. I was gonna say
As the morning comes, you first fix Thad's phone. You can brew your potion, and then you're gonna give your dad a call. Thanks.
Well, there you go. Pop up.
pull it up and start ringing him. He's gonna be up this early.
Okay. And picks up. Well,
Hey, Dad. How are you doing?
things are strange.
Yeah.
Well, it's night. So the guards just left.
What do you mean? Just left? Like no notification, no
No
orders?
notification. They just left.
Oh, that's not. That is strange. Would you? Okay. I'd love to help out with that, but at the moment we're kind of stuck too. Would you be able to help us out? We are stuck at, and I tell like the rough place that
Right now, Dave.
Along the time trail.
yeah.
Random cave in the wall.
Because we were heading up in fact.
Yes.
We're along the Trent Trail, and we were escorting Reagan to go fishing, and yeah, we got jumped in a fun. Yeah, I'll tell you more when we get up there. But at this moment, we have a wagon and 20 gnomes that need help, and no dwarves or anything to pull the wagon. And these gnomes are not dressed for the cold. We could. I know it's asking a lot, but we.
Well,
What?
the first group of strange folk to come through Fire Shield Lake can certainly. I'll see what I can do.
Nothing unusual about 20
Thanks, Dad.
domes. It's infernal.
I can send them. Where They will follow the 10 trail. You are along the trail?
Yeah, we'll have
We'll be here by the way.
Do you guys want us to put like some fire up for smoke or something?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
way.
Maybe after a day, because
Yeah.
they still have a full day and a little bit of travel to get to us.
Okay. We're we're hiding out in a cave right now because it's away from cold. And when you guys are getting close, like what, a day? Or it's gonna take 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah. We'll have smoke up so you can see us. I don't know where the wagon was.
Into the flying.
It was
Right off the trail.
You'll also see a wagon right off the trail. So
Yes, I think we should try.
I will gather up what I can and send it to you.
thank you, Dad.
I'll see you soon, boy.
See you soon.
Yeah, we can leave them notes here.
Bye.
We can go to where the wagon is.
Alright.
I think we should station a guard there or something like that.
I had a bad once. No,
Too bad all the time is gone.
Yeah.
In a long
I
time.
know.
We can leave him in the cage.
We never buy net one now, right? How much are they? Fair enough.
So when I get home, I have like I have a bunch of things that I need to do. Apparently, my parents were dead and never coming back. It's all gone too. So
Yeah, fully gone.
And so what happened to your elderberry?
Both? No.
something I can't remember.
Because you're gonna want that.
Well, no, it was.
Probably.
You have it back now because it was with your arm, right? It got teleported away, so now it's back.
Wait,
It was a magic item. We got it back.
Oh, did we?
We should have.
That's right.
We got to confirm with Steven, but I think you got it back now.
With my pendant and my
Yeah.
And that
Is Ronan just chilling over there?
He's right here.
Oh, okay. Like sitting on Steven's chair.
because you probably have like old voicemails and stuff of your parents. That you
Yeah.
can
Does it have voices?
I don't
Yes.
know.
Everyone-
This stupid message in the night,
Yeah.
and I just so sad.
made me a little emotional too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put get Maya's phone number into my personal goals.
Okay.
I'm working on stuff that I know is going to be finally.
Woo!
So.
Now I don't look like the only schizophrenic. I'm awesome.
Well, the thing is, I've like copied yours.
Oh, good.
Since I take a wood.
That is perfect.
Mine has like nothing on it. I didn't know what to add to it.
So it's like Tingle's favorite moments.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need
That's the way to do it, though.
fairy stone or whatever it was. Like, oh, Mary.
I'm putting it in self-fulfillment. Get Maya's phone number.
So,
Question: do I have my elderberry back? I thought it broke before.
No, because it was
my arm.
teleported, right?
yeah, it was teleported.
Yeah. So did we find that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get your number in my elderberry now.
Okay. We'll exchange phone numbers
Yes.
because we're new friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
So-
Mini elderberries. One I can hold in my
Elderberry Nano.
You got it. We're gonna get you a big hole, so
Oh yeah, that's
I
right.
make sure now. So
So
So now at least we can just pick each other.
Okay.
do I have any
Separated.
voicemails?
Whose numbers did you?
Not Darren's.
Did you have? Wait. Did you have Cortana's or anybody like that?
No, I had Dad's. I had my
Oh, because
parents.
Will had mine. Yeah, so he could have left her voicemail.
Well, no, both
Well, then he did lose it.
because he had your elderberry.
Correct.
Which, so someone had 0. I mean, so you guys have a little bit of travel to get back to that wagon spot.
Yeah. How much travel?
You traveled up the road an hour,
I think so. Yeah.
and then you went off into the woods. So
Yeah.
you'll have to stumble your way in the general direction of the road and then travel about an hour. So I'd say you guys have at least 2 hours of travel.
Do we have any like cloth or anything we can tie to the trees as we travel, just to make it a little bit easier to find our way back.
Because we're not taking the gnomes outside.
Because yeah, they need to stay and keep burning fires.
I have silk rope, and that's
We could cut it.
we
We
do.
would lose the rope.
But I don't think I could make.
I don't know. This,
What is a druid craft?
I mean, you can just have the plants or something.
Yeah, I could do that. Well,
You could make the trees grow like
or like little
Okay.
tiny flowers that come up that make like a
Quick
trail.
Okay.
that'd be cool.
So you leave a trail of flowers growing off the trees behind you. And which one of you is leading the survivors to get to the trail? Okay, Chef?
What do you have in your hand?
Because I have a compass as well. So I'm also going to.
Looks like
Delicious mini carrot.
fuzz. It looks like. Yeah, you're not supposed to have those.
He's got his numbers. So he's
New day, new experimental survival.
Okay.
It's another flight. I found 3 flight potions. That's great. But yeah, I've got the compass, so I'm going to read it. Do d20 plus my guidance. Plus some lots of numbers.
Hello, child.
Anyone want to help with this survival?
I'd love to. I'm a big nature guy.
So go ahead and make a check.
First time Dad saw him
Thirteen.
was after he was like,
My grandma plus your grandpa love
Okay.
these.
So dirty 20. So as you are traveling back to the road,
I love trees.
you're pretty confident in the way back. However, as you travel, you see the corpses of 2 wargs that you had traveled with
Can I
in the snow.
investigate to see how they died?
Give me a medicine.
Guidance.
So notice that it's kind of filled in a bit now. There's a large groove through the snow instead of
What? Sorry, I was writing hands
A
down.
long
a
trail.
large groove. No, you guys aren't on the trail at all right now.
Oh.
You're still in the woods getting to the trail at this point. When you find this and you see a groove, very large, wide groove through the snow instead of tracks.
does it look
Can I do an
does it go straight? Could be a
It goes
split.
mostly straight.
Can I do a nature check for this? If I remember any like creatures in the area.
Sure.
The death.
Plus
The large.
21.
21.
What do you think it
Surprisingly,
think they
you
exist.
don't know of anything because probably because of the Fey creatures. So you don't know anything from this realm that have
Can I
left
do
us.
it?
Trying to recall Fey creatures?
Yeah. Very nice one. Huh?
Yeah.
The rare Alaskan bull.
You can try.
Actually, pulling.
It's the rare sled.
Yeah.
Well, like you would. Oh. All right.
No, actually, it was not a natural 20. It was a 30.
Well, still.
You can just
You
say,
know
Flash of genius.
that in things that are normally stationary
Mhm.
can spring to life.
Oh,
So tree.
So it could be
Well,
Excellent. It's just sliding across.
or like, and then the background is just something.
Booms. Just plowing the ground.
so that's what your best guess is.
I'm looking at the trail. Like, can I tell which way it's going?
With the 20 survival check, depends on how far you want to follow this. If you want to follow this trail instead,
I'm more just like looking at
the direction it goes in the direction of fire shear.
Okay. Sounds good. Maybe it's
The groove. It looks almost like a sled is pulled through. Very.
Oh, really big tree.
It's a
just because I'm worried about my dad, I try ringing him up again. Like, it's only been
Yes.
Like, yeah.
so I'm gonna give him a call again, just like heads up, please. For
I would send the guards with, if I could, but there aren't very many.
Is there no
Frozen full frozen bottle. They're taking over security for the guard position.
see?
I would try to talk to them to convince them to send some guards their way.
Idea. We don't know which ones are compromised or not.
Well, on top of that, I fucking you two would know that Morgan and Thad would know I because I would have been complaining about it all the time. Like if you were talking about this.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is these
Cheating?
Because it's just frozen follows.
It's cool.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Cole. K. I
Sucks.
I saw it, I was like, oh, that's really cool looking name. When I said it aloud, I was like, I guess it's not as good, but like, I still like the word. Not as good as like grab cigarette at the time.
I thought it was cool, but I
Oh god, I'm gonna fucking leave.
Spelled similarly, if that makes sense.
So,
You want me to talk?
I thought your name was cool, and then I said it out loud. Cold.
Yeah, because I don't know what this is.
well, I was going to send your siblings on a sled. No, I don't think.
No, I wouldn't. No. If I didn't see this, yeah. But there's so much information. Yeah. Like I've been here like maybe how many days have we been here? Like 4 days.
If that. Yeah.
Like 4 days, and we've seen a lot. I haven't been safe enough.
Yeah.
Well, it will take me a little while, but find someone that I can send your way.
Okay. Give me a call when you do, so we can at least keep ourselves warm.
Yes.
Be prepared.
Did you guys leave rations and shit for the number
Yes.
of the day?
Of course, we're not evil.
I just want to keep track of those.
Okay.
How many days did you figure you'd be away?
Like a billion.
20 rations per day.
150.
Okay. How many rations
We
did you
should probably give them like 3 or
3 days.
4, just in case we don't come back. But for whatever reason, if we get abducted,
So we'll say 4 days.
if we're not back by the end of the second day, I think that's like their mark to follow the flowers that we're gonna leave,
Yeah.
and then head down the trail.
Just go in the forest down and walk through it.
5 days rations.
Yeah.
Like 5 and cut.
So,
Yeah,
drop off 100 rations so that you should have 5 days. Okay.
I'm thinking just in case anything bad happens. Yeah.
That,
The last thing we
Oh
want
yeah,
to do is
Like horrific.
what?
They're doing the dark.
So 27.
They're eating each other to survive.
26 is all the time.
Oh,
When we get back to it.
One very big. It's like,
Hey, yeah.
It was a tragedy.
Well, I think we all keep moving to stay out.
And
For the
let's say
side.
the bed. I'm up to the bed.
Okay. So, after another hour or so, you guys get back to the cart where you left it. Nothing seems to have changed, other than snow has collected.
Let's take the target for sure.
Yeah.
So we can at least give them use that for like
Blanket
blanket or something.
Yeah.
You alright? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're good. Bang your head. You're fine.
Yeah, hole in the door.
But it's better than sleeping bear when it happens.
Yeah.
Right. And
Almost done.
if they all walk at the same time under it, they could move with the blanket covering.
Right.
I mean, I have tools to cut them to like size.
I mean, that's less fun for sure.
It's less fun, but it's
Well,
more.
what else is in the wagon? Food.
I have
There's
those
some
things.
supplies, some food. I mean, Gash has some spare winter clothes, but
I was gonna say,
they're human sized. They're
All
taller humans.
take fabric from that.
Yeah.
Only make
And then there's the tarp, and there's extra sleeping and bedding
give
and
them the
stuff.
barrels.
Cinch the sleeves.
Because
Make
they
the
have,
bedding.
we were going to get all the squid.
Yeah.
So we're gonna make Chef make everything for these guys.
Yeah. You'll have a lot of work cut out of
You know, like
Yeah,
2 weeks worth of sewing to
I can't.
do.
I'm not going to.
One night.
I think we're just going to cut them into like one size because I'm not.
The tarp.
I'm not going to make them get.
I'll have to.
And we just need to get them.
I would help, but I don't have attention to detail. So.
They're like, all right, I got 20 blankets done. You look at they're tiny. So, as you guys start on that, I would say a couple hours pass when you get a phone
I
call.
was going to say we'd come. So okay,
You were going back to the.
like we wouldn't just be cutting.
I
off
think-
there.
Because they might blow away,
And
and
we're also going to be like, it's going to be at least 2 days of waiting.
Are we able to transport some of the rations back with us then? Off of the cart?
I
Or are we
mean, I
taking
have more space to.
think
Like, I just
we have
offloaded.
100.
I just
so-
offloaded 100, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I could fill back up to 350, which is another 126 rations.
I'd say you got 100 rations of
We can
What else was that?
just winter gear, fishing gear.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll take
take
all
it
that
all.
back just so they have something to wear.
Okay.
We'll cut it up for them.
yeah.
cut it up, dish it out.
All right. So you're gonna start heading back.
Okay. Lure.
So while you guys are collecting materials, that's when you get a phone call from your dad saying that there's a cart on the way and it should be there just under 2 days.
All right, sounds good.
Actually, there's a couple. So, as you guys were collecting these materials, can you give me a
Is that how much?
15.
No, I meant
or more? Okay.
Oh,
One strong. We're saving the good.
5. Nice.
12. So, those of you who got over a 16
Nope.
hear wood creaking in the trees. Right? So you're collecting the material.
Just a little distance away from our farm, and listen.
The trees.
Yeah.
The tree. Yeah, that was one of the best shows I've ever made. No. You know, thank you, Chef. It needed to be said. I'm very funny. Okay.
You hear the tree?
If she points it out, it seems to have done.
No. Do you know which? Are you okay?
It was close, and it was on the side that you guys were. That you guys did.
Because Morgan, there's a lot of trees.
Surrounded by trees.
No, I
Last
swear
I checked,
that
they're not moving.
Moving.
All right,
Look at him.
we'll keep you on watch.
Yeah, just keep your eye out.
So as you guys finish collecting the stuff you need, you're well. Let me see. Hold on.
This is why we have fire.
You don't hear the tree.
I'm like,
Should
Let you roll.
Alright, so the bosses.
is it next year?
Like this is totally going against us, but it's so.
do I get guidance?
Sure. I jokingly give you guys. I'm like, oh, maybe it's that. Maybe it's.
No, maybe it's not there. Giant limb. That's what's snacks.
Can I help her?
Yeah,
Can I help her?
No, you cannot get that help actually. Because you don't want to leave. 21.
Not bad.
But you still don't hear the
I swear. It was there and I
I believe you.
heard it.
I stuck my head through the railing.
We need a stick of butter to get out.
So, if you guys would,
That's okay. I don't have my
say this,
What is it?
say this could be hard. So, like before, you guys can place yourselves wherever you think you would be while you're collecting this. Morgan might be a little ways away.
I'm
So,
standing by Chef.
In the car, looking through the stuff.
get monster.
I'll be standing by Chef at this point. I think we're busy.
Wants me on their shoulder.
Nobody? Okay.
I mean, take you.
Lieutenant by
Be alone right off.
Angel, can you hear the train?
Is
Take
your curl out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
that's a snowy owl.
That's a snowy owl. I don't know what you're saying right now, but
I'm cold, so.
It looks like a Canadian.
the Canadian honker. No. It's a snowy owl. Yes.
And recognize this. I sure do.
Interaction.
The bird.
Yeah. They're
Is it like the kind of
Oh, Yes.
Yeah. Sorry again.
they told me about this bird that they saw, and I was like, this is what it is. And now he looks at it and she goes, absolutely not. That's not what it is. And then the next morning, my mom's like, look, he was saying it's outside. And I'm like,
Move it along.
yeah, like, tell me for real that's not what it is.
It was an exact. Like, are you kidding? All the others.
But they got the really long tails.
Because you guys have that like very pattern.
Yeah. So I get up.
See it.
So I actually started doing kite learning for the first time because I want to get into it.
Yeah.
And I went to Rochester has a Quarry Nature Center.
Oh, okay.
And so I saw a flight
Oh,
which I've never seen. I can't figure out, I'm not like certain on which one specifically it is because they all look really similar and I couldn't see the top, which is most of the distinguishing factors. But then I also saw here. Yeah.
yes. It's not a really cool like woodpecker looking bird that you can look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were going through the airport, and then I just like happened to look out the window, and there's like a palm tree planted right outside the window.
Yeah.
Two woodpeckers landed on the palm tree, and they were just like chilling together, like swaying in the wind. It was
That's
really
super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then I left the park and I was like gonna just drive down the road that exits like the main road.
Yeah.
And I see an owl swoop down into the tree next to me. So
Yeah.
they're like, "Wow, let's go my phone."
Yeah. It's cool. Here it goes. What kind of owl is it?
Barn owl.
Oh, that's really cool. Are those are the ones with the faces.
They well, they're kind of nice.
Oh, sure. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. That's really cool. Yeah, the
Yep,
faces.
yep.
Yeah,
Um,
they have like the binocular face. I know.
but they're ones that are pretty active during the day. So I was there at like 7 or something, so
Sure.
that's fine. But I was like, dude, I was up here for like an hour and I saw 2 really cool birds.
That's awesome. Okay.
Flying away.
Yeah, I think they honked at you. They were not happy. That's okay. They already left.
They had them.
Yeah, they got by.
Come here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to block the driveway for you.
Would have, but I didn't trust not smacking somebody.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're fine.
They should have. I took a class in college, Natural History of Terrestrial Vertebrates, which is basically you have to be quizzed on all of the animals that live in Minnesota and be able to identify them from pictures. And also the lab component is we go outside and walk around and we try and find as many animals as we can.
That sounds like so much fun.
It was so fun. I really wish that I took it not during the weird COVID year at the school though. It was abbreviated to be only like 3 weeks, which sucked because it could have been an entire semester. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Just have a semester.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is
but I see a lot of cool stuff, including like we did the spring ephemeral ponds. And so we found a bunch of like the amphibians that were coming up for here, like spring reapers. We caught a bunch of those, like horse frogs, found a few newts,
yeah.
salamanders, and then we also went like birding. It was great horned up.
Nice. Yeah.
Saw some pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Took some field trips.
Sweet.
Found a bunch of turtles.
But
Then like saw one of the flat ones.
Yeah.
Pancake ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was really cool. Glad I did that.
Yeah. I'm trying to like just go out and look for stuff more instead of just like
Yeah.
do a hike and whatever.
I have a field guide for birds from North America. Tomorrow it's
I have one. Yeah. you
nice.
got one.
As a professional bird hunter.
Yes, exactly. I was like,
That was our curriculum classes. Books that like identify animals.
that's great. I was looking at like binoculars because I'm like, it can't be too expensive, right?
Yeah.
I like looked at this birding guide and they like break down the recommended binoculars for what level of birding that you're at. And there's beginner. And then under beginner is like just getting started. So it's not even like you're a beginner birder. It's the level below that. It's like they start at like 150. And I'm like, yeah, bro. So I'm just using my own two iPhones.
That's fair. I mean, hey, you do it for more than a month consistently. I think you deserve it.
Exactly. It's just consistency.
Yeah, you have to have it first. Or you invest too much money into it.
Be glad I said
Exactly.
There's enough space to get through. Get through just
He thought big stuff, right?
what's that?
Is it running?
Yeah.
I think he
I
thought.
thought there was something.
Yeah, is your car still running? Oh no.
Oh, then he was.
Then yeah, he was just
Little pet.
yeah, it was bumpy.
whatever.
Do you know which one
Space
that
to get
is? Who
through.
drives the red car?
Person in the far end of the scene.
Far.
Starting to settle into a normal?
Yeah, starting to. It's
Takes a
pretty
while.
good about routine though. It's just been good. Yeah.
Good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Here's a picture.
Hi.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh my lord.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was last Tuesday.
oh,
Arrived in the Dominican Republic. Used them out for the day. Yeah, we just do that.
nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Just a quick family trip.
Celebrate Mariah. She's a doctor.
No,
$25.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Here at my wife pulled up like
traveled
3 quarters ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way home, he got compliments on how well he did. That's awesome. Pretty good.
That's cool.
People are like, we forgot we were sitting by a baby.
We went to Australia when he was a year and a half old, and I was terrified. But we had the best people next to us. He was extraordinarily good. He didn't scream like that.
Discovering his voice.
Well, he's already discovered his voice. I don't know it.
He's just experimenting.
But guys,
Thanks,
thanks.
Mom.
Thank you.
Were you chasing kangaroos in Australia?
I don't remember.
I thought you were
You're gonna-
calling. I know. I thought you were calling.
Just picked up
I
a
was,
button.
Oh wow. We're sprinting.
I was chasing it. I hopped in the little pouch.
Zach,
Oh, that's not true.
Steven or Joey? What do we call you?
And my girl.
Sarah.
Seen the trailer for this, and I was like, "Oh, man!" But now I'm gonna watch it for sure.
We're gonna watch that as a group.
Yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
Honestly, we probably should have taken lunch.
Oh, still good. Still
It's not
time.
too late. Yeah.
It's 12:40, so it's a good time.
I assume we're about to get into combat, so it's going to be.
So we'll take lunch here.
This
And
is a tree
and then we'll
born in
see what happens.